It's time for the Giz Wiz with Matt's Maddest Writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1945, recorded July 20th, 2023. What a ruckus! On this episode of the Giz Wiz, Dickie D has 3 gadgets from Sweet Sweet. We love that show. I also have another outdoor summer gadget and a viewer video from a very, very young viewer. All next on the Giz Wiz.
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, unearth pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is, our gadgeteer, Dick D. Bartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing good, sir. And you?
Doing good. Doing great.
Is the weather better in Florida now than, or is it hotter?
It's been getting hotter. A lot hotter.
Okay.
In fact,
Okay.
the rains have kind of cleared out, and so it's been, it's definitely been getting warmer and warmer now that it's not. It still rains every day.
I know. Yes, but like for 20 minutes, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Florida is kind of notorious for that type of, it'll rain once a day for 20 minutes and then be done. But yeah, so like today, see right now it's actually not horrible. It's 86 degrees. The high is 93. But of course, being near the ocean, you have the humidity to deal with. And there is something about the direct sun when it is hot that it just feels so much hotter. So unless you're in the shade, it is too darn hot outside.
Oh, okay.
How
But
is it
not
for
like
you?
Phoenix. You know about Phoenix, right?
No.
20 days where it was not below 110
What?
every day.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The top, I think, was 117.
That is
That's-
crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy. I remember I was working a summer camp and it got to 120 in Texas. Now, it wasn't that sustained heat like Phoenix, but there was a day it was 120 degrees. And it was almost impossible to do anything outside. I mean, you would go from one air-conditioned place to the next. You would hope that your car had chilled off by the time you got to your location. You would sprint from your car into the next building that you could. I mean, it was just too hot. That's crazy.
Yeah. I had it just once in Vegas. It was 117. And at the airport, they said people are going to run down the jetway 6 at a time because the jetway is metal and was hot. And then after a while, they made another announcement. They said, all right, now we have to take a vote. The air, because of the air, we can't take off with the load we have. So we have to have a vote. Leave 12 people behind or take everybody and make a fueling stop halfway back to New York.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So people voted for take everybody
Right.
and make a fueling stop.
Right.
So, but you forget that kind of heat affects flights.
Yeah. It's exactly the
Not a good
opposite
way.
of snow.
Yeah.
Just in
Yes,
a different.
yes, exactly.
It affects everything. Like things start to fail. Things literally start to melt and not work. And AC is just one. Once you run the AC for forever, AC I believe is less energy efficient than heating. Is that right?
Oh yeah, no, I think you're probably right.
I think that it takes more energy to cool down. No, that can't be right. Because I don't know. I'll be honest. I'll just stop right there. I'm not sure.
this is scientific, and it may be beyond your.
Yeah, this is honestly, we're getting into facts.
Air conditioning works less in the winter in New York. I don't know why, but it's something to do with the weather, I think.
Something to do with the weather. We're moving too close to factual information, and I'm more of an opinion guy, and like,
okay. Okay.
I want to be a commentator, not a newsmaker. No learning on the Giz Wiz, seems to Rachel.
That's right. That's right.
That is so funny.
Anyway, I have some good news about the press. All right, so we're going to do 2 weeks of stuff from Sweet Sweet. And so Dennis and I go to Sweet Sweet, and we get there about a half an hour after it opened, and there is a monstrous line to get in.
Uh-oh.
And for some reason, they let kids in. You have to be registered, and I don't know what the qualifications are for kids. And somebody gets off the line and walks to the front and says, no matter what, it's just a single line, so we have to stay in line. And 20 minutes in, a woman with a clipboard comes out and starts down the line saying, and I couldn't believe my ears, are there any press people here? I'm not talking about influences. I'm talking about people who are registered as the press. So there were only 6 of us in the line.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, they took us out and we went right in and our badges were waiting. As opposed to last year, where when I got inside, I said, is influences press? And she said, no, that little card table in the corner, that's press. All of these windows are influences. So maybe it got to the point where there are so many influences that it's easier just to get the press in first because you only need a dozen badges.
There really are too many influencers because no one knows how to slice them. No one knows how to actually manage them.
Qualify them.
Qualify them, exactly. And the thing is that I don't think you could do it with press either. Like, you really don't know if the press outlet this press person works for is going to get any views. You have no idea. But there were so few of them that it didn't matter. Is that the barrier to actually act and be like press was so high. I mean, you needed to have an actual blog, you needed to have business cards, like you just needed to there's barriers to entry. You need to know what to do. There's no barrier to entry to being an influencer. So you got hundreds of influencers who, some of them may only get 5 views, and people don't understand how to quantify an influencer typically. And so it's hard. It's hard because you're like, no, but I'm really an important influencer. Like I'm more important than that person who I swear they won't be good for you, but I will.
I influence people who make a lot of money.
Exactly. Or just like the people I influence are the people you want me to influence. That person has no influence. There's just no way to make it seamless and easy and understandable quickly. You'd have to really know the type of influencer to know if they're actually needed at an event like that. And it's just not practical for most events to be able to figure that out. So yeah,
anyway.
that is funny. Well, that's great that you got the treatment I think that you needed. Because that's
right, yeah.
Really
and also, when you've
of
gone 15 years in a row, I think they should sort of know that.
When they recognize you, you think you should get to the front of the line.
Exactly. So I have a little video of going into the place, but a couple of weeks ago we showed, I think you have a still store of it.
This.
It was show very early on at Twit, and I guess maybe this was your warehouse gadget.
Yeah. The pump, but it comes with the talent of
talent. Yes, and is your head shot? Is your whole body in that photo?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, there you go. So keep that picture in mind.
Okay.
And now this is what happened as we entered Sweet last week. And here we go. Okay, so there's the
whoa!
okay.
Holy
But
moly!
then, as I walk into the place, this turns into a video.
What? Wait a second!
Can you believe that?
Wait an actual second!
I said
This
to
is
Dennis,
me from a different timeline. Like, this is alternate reality Chad.
yes, and he's not with a booth or anything. I think he's just there, or maybe he's part of Happy Kids.
Yeah.
But I said to Dennis, can you believe this
He has red hair and everything.
With red hair.
And he's even using, oh my gosh, I hope he uses his pump in this clip, because that looks like a version.
You know what? It almost does look like.
It looks like a version of the pump that I was using. It's not exactly the same for sure, but it looks very. You're shocked. You're shocked. I can tell.
That is so fun. But the guy's pretty funny. The little turtle.
Yeah, look at that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle there. Yeah, see, this is a different style. So, everyone always asks me, could I make this type of balloon? And I could have, given enough practice, like I could have. But I was working for tips. So, one balloon per kid, designed to make it super fast, hand it off, next kid, please. This guy is working for contract. So he can spend time on every balloon creation and make them really, really cool.
In addition to toys, there's also
Oh, wow. Oh, I went on. I'm sorry. I thought this was
okay. That's okay. That's okay. It was to show you that it was fun entering. That was so bizarre. Said to Dennis. Cannot believe he's making balloons and he has red hair. What's sort of interesting is we should have shot this at the beginning because almost every dessert tray is empty.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Look at that. Do you want me to play this with the audio?
You can. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Here we go.
toys. There's also, I have that. Look at these guys, man.
Those look good.
Blueberry, caramel, assortments,
Wow.
strawberries, chocolate, and then there is the Hudson River. So all in all, a great day here at Sweet.
I see a Snorlax behind you, too.
Yes, and it's super noisy. Anyway, we can jump in. The first gadget, I absolutely love this company for this particular line, and here it is.
It's Little Tikes. They have some great stuff. Now, the gentleman here cannot be on camera, but he can talk, and we'll look down here. These are amazing little things like this. I know one thing so far. Underwater binoculars.
Yes, absolutely.
And
you have this is a water gun basically. Pops out here.
oh,
Whoops. And you can shoot water out of these. We don't have water
we'll have
right
one.
now, so I can't show you
okay,
that,
that's good.
unfortunately.
Okay, and I remember that was
And
like
the
under 20
last
bucks.
piece on this one is this comes off. You can scoop underwater and pick up shells or rocks or different things underwater and then take a look at them.
That's
The
great.
binoculars are so cool.
This I remember. This is magnetic.
This is magnetic, so you pick up things that are magnetic. There's a little pincer in the front here that pops out there, and you can pick up little things to put it into areas. And then here's the really cool part of this one. You put that back, and I'll do it later.
This is for kids like
back
5
here,
and
you can take a little leaf, or you take a bug or something under here, like a microscope. It is a microscope, and then you can look right in here at the microscope, and you can look at it close up.
This is amazing.
Really cool. But
So
it's
what
also-
age group are we talking about?
This is all from like I think it's 3 and up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really exciting toys. So this is our newest one. This is the mining truck. So this is a really cool feature on the front of this. This is a metal detector. So you can take this to the beach.
Oh, it's working.
It works. Oh yeah.
Oh my.
I have it. So you'll hear. There it goes. Can you hear that? Yeah, I'll get closer.
Oh my. I hear
There you go.
it.
See? And you can find the different pieces in there. So if you're at the beach or, you know, in the woods, you take this out. You find where you think there might be some metal. Then you take your scoopers, scoop it up out of here. You put it into the little tray over here, and then pull the water bottle out. I don't have water again, but
Okay.
water bottle. And you put it in here, lower this here, and then squirt the water and turn it, and the sand goes away, and your shells come out, or your rocks come out, or your gold maybe, gold
Oh
coins.
my God,
who knows,
that's
right?
great.
So that's pretty cool.
And this you told me was August 1st.
This one will be August 1st pretty widely. Right now it's available today on Amazon.
On Amazon, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then the last one, this is one of my favorite ones.
Oh, I love
It's a little
this.
SUV. So it's a nice little truck, but pop this off, and these are binoculars. So you take a look through, and there's more. The top part comes off, and it's a flashlight for at night if you want to go adventure looking around in the backyard kind of
I
things.
love this.
And there's a little compartment here you can put things in, so as you find stuff, put little rocks in there, right, just to keep them until you get back home. And then the last part is you get lost, there's a compass.
And the
Wow.
compass is the spare tire.
There's
on
the
it.
spare tire on the back of it. Yes.
This is just
Pops
amazing.
back on. So these are great toys. These are great for the kids to play with outside. They're also great STEM toys.
Yeah.
Little education while they're going. So really great. It's the Little Tikes Big Adventures lineup.
I think it's
Super
great.
excited about this.
I think it's super.
Awesome.
Little Tikes Big Adventure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I won't
Appreciate
say
it.
your name. I don't know this man. This man is a total stranger.
Little Tikes guy. How about that?
The Little Tikes guy.
That's good. That's perfect.
Honestly, props to your cameraman for being able to record the gadget while not recording the person talking about the gadget. That's
Yes, that was Dennis.
quite impressive.
And that, you know, the Anchor mics are great because, you know, he has headphones now, so he can hear what the guy is saying. But
Yeah.
but managed to keep him totally out of it.
That is really,
So-
honestly, impressive.
Yeah,
These are so fun. I can't believe
aren't
how
these
many.
cute? And that those wheels are binoculars.
I know.
And the spare tire is a compass.
Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. I would love this as a child. I could just imagine. I love that it just does so many things. You have
Yeah.
one thing and then pops out and does another. I mean, that is just so. It just seems to induce imagination. That's really cool.
They're the little truck there is only $20.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the submarine is $15.
This is the truck with the microscope on the back and a little
Yes.
slide. Yeah, that's impressive. That's really is impressive. Yeah, what's that big one? The big one.
The big truck
with the sand,
with
the
the working
one that-
metal detector.
Yeah.
I did not see that on there.
Yikes! I did not realize there were so many products.
This he makes a ton of stuff.
Wow! That's great. That's really fun.
And that line is Little Tikes Big Adventure toys.
Little Tikes Big Adventure. Lots of honestly affordable toys. That is so
and
fun.
clever, and where the STEM toy where you really learn. I always used to joke of when you go to a booth and the guy says, "Now, when the child pins the tail on the donkey, they learn how to code a computer." And I always think, well, I think they learned how to put a tail on a donkey, but I'm not sure about the other part. Anyway,
I don't know. With these STEM toys, I think I'm feeling Nobel Prize winners, honestly. I mean,
Yeah,
you go from
exactly.
digging in the dirt one day, Nobel Prize the next. I think there's a
Exactly.
correlation.
Years ago, what were the little pets in your on a wristband. Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi. Yes.
Tamagotchi. Okay.
Yes.
Tamagotchi of the digital age. Let's take a look.
What you see behind me may look a little weird, and I'm not exactly sure what it is, but Brendan is going to tell us. Brendan, what is this?
So this is the all-new Bitsy. Just got announced like a month ago. And so this is the all-new digital pet that you can kind of touch, and it reacts to your touch as well as your movement as well. So you can reel and relax. So it rolls over.
So is he always in the box?
Always in the box.
In the box.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll never go out. Yeah. And so one of these pods, there are 15 Bitsies that you can collect. So 15 unique characters or creatures that you can collect, and each 15 Bitsy has 3 evolutionary stages. So you start off with a baby. So this is the baby puppy that's sleeping right now. Then you get an adult, so a dog, and then a super Bitsy. And each super Bitsy you can kind of see. So like that's the party cat, or party unicorn, and so each super Bitsy unlocks 2 things. It unlocks a unique game that you can play, so like an arcade retro game like Pinata or Leapfrog, or 2 treats, and those 2 treats can be used to attract 2 more Bitsies. So you can kind of expand your collection and get all 15. And you take
Attract them so they would be 3 cases side by side, and they would.
No. So you collect each creature on the one pod itself.
Oh,
so you
okay.
can take care of
They don't interact between.
And so you give them more love, and you take care of them, clean them, play with them, and that's how you evolve them through the 3 stages.
And how do they recharge?
So they have 3 AA batteries.
Okay.
It gets around 6 to 7 hours, but most like game sessions are only around like 5 to 15 minutes, right? So you're only playing 5 to 15 minutes at a time, so that can prolong its battery life much past that 6-7 hours. Because you're never going to be playing it 6 hours straight, right?
Okay. And the price point?
$29.99. So it's currently available at Amazon and Walmart online only, but it will be available on shelves, Amazon, Target, and Walmart, August 1st.
Okay. And it's just called Bitsy.
Bitsy, yes.
Bitsy. I think it's very
digital pet.
It's very clever. I like that a lot. The problem is finding digital food. I look everywhere and I don't see it.
That is so funny.
Yes, the little character looks better in person. The camera.
Yeah. So it looks like it's using an LED like flipper thing.
Yeah, very fast. Very fast.
And then the LED is.
Yeah. Now, they have a 3-minute video I think we should watch, because on Amazon, it just shows the little box. But in the company video, it shows one of the most elaborate unboxings.
So
that's a better shot of the Bitsy there.
Right. So that's kind of what it looks like to the human eye.
Exactly.
That's cool. Okay, so we can watch their video.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I put a link into the video, the company video. So this is it.
Break out of the box with Bitsy, the digital pets you can really touch. But before you can start playing with all 15 of your Bitsy pets, you're going to need to get this awesome new toy unboxed. To begin, ask an adult for help and get scissors. Then, lift and cut off the Try Me pull tab. Cut the tape tabs on the bottom side of the packaging. Lift the flap on the lower portion of the back of the packaging. Cut the tape tabs on the sides of the packaging. Now lift and flip the top half of the packaging.
Okay, I think I need a college degree in order to open this package. I don't think I'm qualified.
I'm wondering if they decided not to go this way, because I watched 2 videos of people who bought them, and it just came in a box.
They're like, listen, this packaging A cost us $10 a Bitsy.
Yeah.
B, customers are complaining that they can't get their Bitsy out of the box.
Yeah, exactly. And go back to it, because the box is actually very clever. The gentleman at the show didn't explain it, but the video shows you a little more of how he works.
Okay.
From back to front, and lift inner portion of packaging and Bitsy pod from the outer packaging. Flip over and pull open bottom of cardboard packaging and take out QR code instructions. Cut the tape that connects blister to cardboard and pull the cardboard away from blister. Flip blister upside down and cut.
Okay, this is obviously a translated script. Who calls that a blister?
Oh,
Blister? That sounds disgusting, okay?
Yeah.
You have to realize blister pack and blister in the American language are two very different things.
two different things. Exactly.
Okay, let's keep going.
Connecting blister to the pod. Open pod and pull remaining portion of pull tab from your Bitsy pod's lid. Once you've got that handled, then it's time to exit the try me mode that your Bitsy comes in. To do that, make sure the pod is opened, then remove this sticker. Next, it's just one easy swipe from left to right on the swipe bar. Whoa, your first Bitsy is already here to meet you. Hiya, pup! The next step to learning to play with your awesome new Bitsy is following the tutorial that appears on the screen. Petting your Bitsy is the first way to show it how much you love it. To pet a Bitsy, you need to be careful to always touch it from above. The best way is to place a finger above the display like this, and then pet down and towards you on your Bitsy's head, like this. Don't do this. When the green checkmark appears, that means you've passed that section of the tutorial.
Okay.
Once you've got the touch, this symbol appears because it's time to try tilting your Bitsy to the left or right. Whoa, your pup needs a little nap. Next up, this symbol means try tilting
That was
your Bitsy
Bitsy
forward
sleeping.
and backward.
That's cute.
The puppy fell forward. This symbol means that it's time to try shaking your Bitsy. Just try shaking the pod gently like this. Uh-oh. Looks like that made your puppy dizzy. So silly. This symbol means let's try lifting our Bitsy pod up quickly. Awesome! Your puppy has some serious hops. This symbol means that you should try swiping your finger across the swipe bar to enter the main menu. If you swipe too slowly or only on half of the swipe bar, the swipe may not work.
Okay.
The more you play with your
Okay,
Bitsy
well, you
pet,
can go out there if you want, but it's really elaborate.
It really is. It seems like it should cost more than $30.
Yeah, and it turns into different things. So there were 15 things that it can turn into. I think it's pretty unique. I think
I do
kids
too. I really think that you're absolutely spot on about this being the oh my gosh, what did we just say that it was?
The Tamagotchi.
The Tamagotchi of
Tamagotchi.
If
the digital age.
I could easily see this catching on, and also the evolution. That's super hot. Pokemon, obviously, that seems Pokemon inspired. Being able to catch more from just one pod is kind of cool. You get to expand your experience with collecting a whole bunch, and you can collect all 15 with just one pod, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. And $30 seems a decent price.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. So the reviews, interesting. There's not a ton of reviews on this yet. It does seem like a few people didn't like it.
It's only been out a month.
Yeah. But yeah, I could totally see giving this a try and having some fun with it. The real question is will it capture and keep me entertained? Because no other digital pet has ever done that for me.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe this is the one. That's cool. It looks very well made. Very well made. So
it's from Spin Master, I think. So Spin Master. They were the one. I think that boxing originally was. Remember, they made the dog that unboxed itself. That was like beyond elaborate. But actually only like 3 steps with that. This seems like, are they kidding?
Yeah.
No, there's no recharging. It's just batteries.
Yeah,
3 batteries.
Batteries.
Anyway.
Very cool. Awesome.
Okay, now Ruckus RX we saw actually last year, I believe, at this event, and now there's the Pro model that comes out. So Ruckus, I'm sorry, what did I say? Ruckus. Ruckus FX. I understand. Ruckus FX Pro. I think. Well, I'll get your take.
So just a reminder, this is that it's like a musical instrument that you hold, and you can wave it, and you can punch it, and you can do stuff with it, and it makes sounds. And they were really aiming for a TikTok short form video thing. Like when we checked in with them, they were like, TikTokers can do dances and stuff like that.
Yes.
They seem very focused on the TikTokers the last time that we saw Ruckus.
Okay, so he'll show us the original one and then show us the new one.
Okay, cool.
Remember Ruckus FX? Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, Ruckus FX Pro, and Aton, who invented it, is that right?
That's right.
Okay, has something brand new, and he's going to tell us what is different about the Pro than what we saw earlier.
That's right. Well, the motion-controlled music mixer, which allows you to create different music with movement, with a punch, a swipe, flick, and a twist, and I can have a kill switch, something that is new in Pro.
And welcome.
We needed that.
Yes, right.
So all of the buttons now are moved off to the side, so you can never mistrigger anything. The objective here was to give users much more control over their music-making experience. This trigger button allows you to access an additional 4 tracks. So if I did a punch without the trigger, and then I press the trigger, all of a sudden I have a totally different soundtrack. Now this one's really great and new. We knew the dancers were super into doing it, but this is what it would do. And kind of a cacophony of sound. So this is the freestyle button. So now I can press it, I can move around and dance. It'll still play the track until I'm ready to move forward. And then press it again, boom, boom, boom. And then double thumb, kill switch. So that's the device. But
Now,
ladies and gentlemen,
and kids of all ages,
introduce you to the Ruckus FX Pro Studio app. So a bunch of different areas that we can jump into. I'm going to bypass tracks. It's basically where all of your tracks are going to be stored.
Okay.
DJ Party is where the jam happens, right? So these are all my tracks that I have access to. I can go into any one of the songs that I want, and boom, playing track 1. This button right here, if I double click, will go to layering. And I can do that same track. Boom, so layering. And what you'll also notice is that everything, no matter when I trigger it, sounds really good. That's because we've got this thing called Beat Snap technology. I'm going to turn it off for a second.
Okay.
Now listen to how awful this sounds. Right? Terrible. Because every track is playing at a different time. What Beat Snap does is it allows you to play anything at any time, and it automatically puts you into a beat. So boom, boom, boom. It's going to find the right beat and sync it up. So you'll never sound bad again. Now, you can...
I'm going to put your mic back up near your mouth. Okay.
And you can toggle around with speed and pitch. You got a wah-wah. Some reverb. So play around. So now you're really a DJ. You can mess around with a whole bunch of different songs and sound effects. But
Tell us how much this is going to be now.
So this is going to be $69.99.
Oh my gosh.
The app is free, obviously. Anything that we put out from like filters and different songs and sound effects is all going to be uploaded automatically for free. And we'll also be dropping new games. This one's called Beat Drop, which if you remember Guitar Hero, you make sure that the icon is within that yellow mark, and it will change the track accordingly. We've got a bunch of different algorithm orientations, so the music is going to sound good. And what's really cool... Game over. What's really cool, and I'll finish with this, is that we've got the studio, which is still being built. Here's where you can bring in any song that you want that's in your library, drop it into Studio, and it will automatically, through our quick loop feature, cut it up into 8 perfect loops. You can make it bigger, you can pinch it smaller, but whatever it is, it's going to sound perfect. You'll automatically throw it into one of these zones, and then you have access to it in DJ Party. You can share it with your friends, anything you want. And by the way, watch this. I'm recording. All right, great. Stop recording. and it automatically lets me text it, email it, anything to myself or anyone else in full quality, full stereo quality.
That's great. I am going to sue him actually because 2 of those songs I wrote.
It's true. We sell them. I'm not gonna lie. Can we use them?
Yes, you can.
I appreciate that.
I'll sign the rights away. It's pretty neat stuff.
I like it. I really like it. And honestly, this has completely turned me around on this product. The first time I saw it, I thought it was impressive. I thought that it was very well, like for what it was doing, it was a good gadget for that.
Yeah.
But this seems more than a toy. And it really, I feel like it lives up to the Pro name, weirdly. And I can see people being able to load in their own loops, their own tracks. The beat snapping feature seems really cool. It's really, as you're doing this, you're just playing a track. And so I can see how if you're not perfectly timed up to the beat, yeah, that would mess everything up. And so beat snapping helps that. Anyway, I'm very impressed.
Yeah, they did a lot of work. They're still adding more games to it. It's coming out in the fall. And the original one was $50. This is going to be $69. But the original one, I guess they want to clear them out. I saw the original one. It's now $20.
Yeah. This one really feels more like a toy and a fun thing.
Toy, yes, exactly.
And the one he's showing off feels much more like a tool. Like I can actually see a choreographer wanting just some beats and them to be able to change and being able to change them. Now using that little sort of like movement mute button so that they can move and then they can actually twist and change it without hitting a button. I mean, this actually makes sense now. And I see the vision of the product where before I feel like I didn't. I still don't need this product, but
right. No.
I think that that is really impressive to the company, Ruckus, for like, this is the product that you should have had in the beginning.
Yeah,
it seems really good.
No, I think you're right. It's so much better when someone calls you over and says, we have something brand new. I said, well, isn't this last year's? And they go, yes, but it's blue. When you said it was black, but now it's blue.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, no,
this is a definite,
a big
1.0,
upgrade.
2.0 release. Like, this is a big change. Really cool. Ruckus FX Pro.
Okay, well, that brings us to...
You know you don't need it, but you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
I'm very excited about Chad's Scrappy Corner today, and you'll see why.
Okay, it's outdoor gadgets.
Outdoor gadgets, and I recorded the first part of my gadget review a few hours ago, so let's check it out.
Okay.
Hey Diggity! So we are back at it with another summer/outdoor gadget. And today I have a gadget that I specifically bought for myself. And then the category came up and I thought, you know what? This is the perfect gadget to cover during the Crappy Corner. So this is the Hydra Peak food container. And the basic idea is that this really is just a thermos, okay? This is a way to keep cold food cold and hot food hot. The thing that I really, really liked about it, and the reason that I personally wanted to purchase this, was my idea was that I could have a Hydra Peak container just like this, then put ice cream inside of it and keep that ice cream cold and frozen for when I'm at the beach later or wherever I want to go later in the hot summer heat. So in order to test this out, there's really not much else to show you other than this. So I'm going to put some ice cream in it and then we're going to wait. It is 4:02 right now. The show is at 7. So we're going to be able to see what this is like, really 3 hours. And I don't really get to this segment like 30 minutes into the show. So 3.5 hours. So I'm going to stick the ice cream in it right now, and we'll see you on the show. It's even been 4 hours. Can you believe
4
it?
hours. I was going to say, were you recording at 7? Because we started at 7:30.
No, I think I need to go upstairs at 7 and get everything ready.
Oh,
and
okay.
we don't start
Okay.
until 7:30, and now it is 30. It's 40 minutes later, so it's now
yeah,
it's 8.
4 hours.
It's been 4 hours. So
What's your guess? What's your guess?
I think it's probably going to be soupy. Would be my guess. So,
Okay.
And then full context, I got a brand new pint and then let it be in the freezer for a bit and moved it from the freezer into here. I did make sure to pre-chill the bowl and by just putting some ice in it, putting some water in that, and letting it sit there for 15 minutes just so that I wasn't putting the ice cream into a warm,
hot. Okay.
a hot
okay,
thing.
okay.
So that's the only thing I really did other than, the normal procedure. And this is 25 ounces. So it looks like a pint, but it's a good size. So I'm excited because if it's good, I get to eat ice cream.
Okay. Well, you have to go to the beach.
Right. Or a picnic. Yeah, anything. So here we go. What does the ice cream look like?
Oh.
Hey, that looks good. Okay, I have a big old spoon here. The edges are a bit soft, but the center, that's pretty good.
That's very good.
That is actually impressive. Look at that. This is
that's very good. Did you have enough for the
banana-
whole chat room?
I know. I need to give some to everybody. It is a bit soft, but completely frozen. If you were at a picnic, this is ice
this
cream.
would be great.
This will work.
What flavor is that, by the way?
This is I have to remember banana pudding, Southern banana pudding.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to give it the worst possible situation. I'm trying to aim for the edge and trying to see. It's very soft along the edge. Also, the deeper I'm getting into it, the thicker the ice cream is. So, like this is almost straight out of the carton.
Oh,
Like,
that's
that is-
very good.
That is
That's
the
excellent.
temperature of like straight out of the carton.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
impressed. Yeah. And I did nothing to it. After I stuck it in there, I stuck it on the upstairs, stuck it on the stairs to come up here, and that was it. Well, it worked. Okay, so let's actually stop eating and take a
Okay.
look at it
Take a look
on
at it.
Amazon. It's hard. It's hard to pull myself away. Here it is, the Hydra Peak 25-ounce stainless steel thermos, and only $18.
Boy, that's a very good price.
I thought it was very reasonable, and tons of colors. I got this cream color, but I mean, any type of color you want. That's a really cool navy color. You have some
and you got the
black.
25 ounce?
I got the 25 ounce. So here's the 32. I think my guess is that it's the same base size. It's just tall. So you can kind of see these just look really tall. And then they do have an 18 ounce as well in a few colors. And so there you go. I'm not sure about how that one is laid out. But yeah, 25 is the one I have.
18 ounces, $30?
Wait, what? This is one of those situations where I need a grid of price, size, and color, because who knows? This is a $17 one. This one, $30.
Whoa!
They're all over the place. I hate it when this happens. Yeah, that's a $20 one. Yeah, so you'd have to hunt to find the color combination and price point that you want. I hate it when that happens because it's like, who's controlling the market here?
Yeah,
who has this inventory laying around selling for $18 and this one over here is $30? I don't understand. Of course, also all the marketing, because it's a thermos, is mentioning how hot it keeps food as well. And based off of the reviews, it seems like it works pretty good. 4.1 stars out of around 450 reviews. So it's pretty good.
Good. Yeah, pretty good.
The Hydra Peak, Hydra Peak, and I like that it has, I also, one of the reasons I got it, I like the style. I like that it's simple.
Yeah, it's very handsome.
You don't got to worry about it. It's done. It's easy. So there we go. Okay, cool. With that, let's move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn. Sorry, I was eating some ice
All right,
cream.
our email is from Richard Vega, who submitted videos in the past, but he said, this is another video, but it's from my grandson, Mark. And I thought I would show the gadget first so you sort of know what Mark is working on. It's called the Treasure X Gold Dissection Kit. And boy, it's very, very cheap. I think it's gone down in price a lot since I last looked. Anyway, it takes 20 minutes to do this, and Richard has boiled it down to under 3 minutes. So let's take a look at Mark with his Treasure X Gold Dissection Kit and how it works.
This is a Treasure X Dino Gold Frozen Dino, and what I like about it is that you can dissect it.
He's not lying.
Slice it open.
Not lying when he says dissection.
Yeah.
Oh, here is a slime, and here is a trick to make so this slime does not stick to your hand. First, you have to put your hands in water, and boom.
That is some good technique. That is good technique.
Okay, and here's going to be the exclusive figure that we are going to wash up. Pause.
Pause it.
And then we have to put the exclusive hunter on his head.
Ooh.
These are always kind of hard, but when you put them on for the first time, you got to give him his weapon, and he can ride it.
Oh, you build a character that rides the dino?
Okay, then the next step is going to be to pull on the tail like this.
Does the
Tail. Okay.
so the main character comes out of the
okay,
stomach.
And then we are going to have to
And
break
then
this
he
poop
poops surprise?
off of it.
Okay.
And then we have to open its mouth to get the key.
Wow. This is like a
And get
secret
our
box.
treasure.
Oh my God.
Is that a banana?
Okay, so this is the mysterious mosquito. Okay, got it. Unpause. Ready? Okay, so after that you could put this on. It's basically a chariot, but a dinosaur. Okay, yep. And this isn't on display. Okay, so this is the Treasure X Dino Gold Frozen Dino Dissection.
That is, honestly, that looks like a ton of fun. And congratulations, you got a great dino there, great dino set.
Yeah.
That is cool. That is really
And that
cool.
was cheap.
Yeah.
What's that, $18, was that?
Less. It's 50% off too.
What?
$11.
Wasn't it $18 like a minute ago?
I swear, it's changing as we see it. The fact that there's a key in its mouth and it poops out a treasure and the person is actually coming from the guts of the dinosaur.
And it's packed in some goo and you pay attention to Mark. You should wet your hands first.
I know, that was good technique. It was like you were a surgeon. You were like sanitizing your hands, but really make sure the goop didn't stick. It's impressive. It's pretty cool. 2,693 reviews.
Wow. 4.7.
That is crazy. The Treasure X store.
Wow.
That is insane. What is this?
Minecraft.
What is this? What is this company? I've never seen this company before. I swear. Treasure X? Interesting.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. Isn't it just crazy how huge industries. It's not like this is underground. It's not like it's hidden. It's just I had not seen it before.
No, I know. It's just that there are so many companies.
Yeah.
It's really hard to keep track.
Yeah.
But
that is so interesting.
So Richard said, please send Mark, autograph the magazine to Mark. And Mark, that was great. That was actually absolutely great. So Richard, thank you for doing that. So not only can you talk about any gadget, but you can have any member of the family do it, okay?
Yeah,
So
it's cool to see the gadgets from a different age group.
Exactly.
And especially the people who are using them. Like,
yes, exactly.
It's cool to see it from their perspective because they're actually using it and doing it. It's great.
And the thing is that our audience, no matter what age group it is, we're pretty, well, I mean, that was an exciting thing. That's kind of fun that a company can do all that stuff for under $20. So make a video like that video, horizontal plane. Make sure we can see the gadget and hear the person. If you're shy, you don't have to be in it. And 1 to 3 minutes, put it up on YouTube. And when you upload it, there's an option for private, unlisted, or public. Unlisted is the way to go. Private, no one can see it but you. And send us the URL, mail@gizwiz.tv. Anything to do with a gadget, 1 to 3 minutes. Put it up on YouTube, mail@gizwiz.tv. And if we show it, we show 99% of everything we get. You'll get a current issue of Mad Magazine autographed to you.
Do it now. With that, let's move on to the letter.
Now, Steve C. writes, Sticky D and Chad, you guys use Amazon a lot. Do you know about Nell's auction where they auction off stuff that's been returned because UPS smashed it up? It was ordered by mistake or didn't want it and sent it back. It's Neil's, I guess, Nellis, is a huge operation. 2 warehouses in Vegas, 1 in Texas, now that you moved, 2 in Phoenix that are each a quarter mile long. They auction about 15,000 items every day.
What?
Refrigerators, solar panels, anything. They sell for 1/3 to half the regular price. They start at $1, so you can sometimes get an item for $1. I recently picked up a Dell laptop. I think he sent photos. Picked up a Dell laptop for $43. That's pretty nice.
That is insane.
I got a Lenovo desktop for $31. That's very nice.
What? Wait a second. That's crazy.
And I got seat covers for my car for $11. Those are nice for $11.
Okay.
They have photos of the items, but it's difficult to tell what the condition is until you get the box and open it up. In a way, it's like Storage Wars, where you bid on a room full of cardboard boxes and then open them to see what you got.
That's funny.
They do let you return items within reason. And you have to pick them up. And I believe he said when you go there and see it, you can refuse it.
Oh.
So you can bid on it, and they will just relist it for the next auction. I don't know if there are any similar back east. I don't know of any.
No, not that I know of.
No.
I mean, look at this. Here's a. So I'm in the Las Vegas store. Is what's happening, but I mean, let's look at it's incredible, some of these deals. Oh, gasless, a natural gas tankless water heater, $83. There you go. Normally sells for $1,000. Look at this walker. Holy moly, that looks like an expensive.
An LG.
Oh my God.
63-inch 4K TV. What was it? $207.
OLED, $207. In Ecofax D-Bot X1? No.
Oh, but Chad, missing parts.
What is it missing? What is it missing? It's missing the robot. Oh no, it has the robot. What is it missing? I should get this. Holy moly. Ends in 42 minutes.
They don't ship.
Oh, I gotta go there. Dang it. Dang it. You people in Las Vegas, you gotta be living at large on these.
Yeah, exactly. Nellsauction.com is where it is, but you have to live in one of those areas.
Yes, and the three areas are right here: Las Vegas, Phoenix, and Houston.
And there you go. Okay. Oh, you just left Houston. Now
I'd make the drive. That's like a 4-hour, 5-hour drive from Dallas.
Then you get there and you don't like it. You really wasted some time.
I feel like, I wonder if you could stack. It seems like if you order a few things within a day, they'll let you. But that's cool. That is a very cool thing. So if you're a viewer in Vegas, Phoenix, or Houston, Nell's Auction, spelled Nellis
auction.
auction.com is where you go. And these do seem like actual deals. Like these seem like real deals. This is incredible.
Steve said
we covered
you can
this.
Type in categories if you want. He said because there are so many thousands of things every day. You could just type in electronics or type in clothing to narrow it down. There's some amazing prices there.
There really are. There really are. I mean, in this treadmill, right? 30 minutes, it's going for $61. I'm not sure what the difference, if it's like eBay in the last second, it goes way up. But
it could be.
But golly, I remember looking at walking, I wanted to buy something very similar to this for a while. $61, if it's anywhere close to $61, that is crazy. I wonder if there's a camera. There's an adapter. That's so interesting. That adapter is typically $155, going for $6. That's cool. I really wish that I could get some of these gadgets. I wish that it wasn't unobtainable. Those are cool. That's a great letter. Thanks for sending that over.
Thank you. Steve C., thank you.
I want to say thank you to our patrons over at patreon.com/GizWiz. Thank y'all so much for supporting our show. Every episode we make, you guys support it, and we really appreciate that. So thank you so much. If you're a patron or if you've given via PayPal, thank you so much. We are sending gratitude from us to you. Thank you so much. If you like the Giz Wiz, please consider giving back. Patreon.com/GizWiz or you can head on over to our website, gizwiz.tv, click on the Patreon tab at the top of the website, and there'll be a big old banner there that'll take you to Patreon, or a small little link that'll take you to PayPal. However you want to give, thank you so, so, so much. Speaking of gizwiz.tv, that's where you can watch the show live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. Just head on over to the website, and there is the live stream for y'all. Join the chat room, chat along with everybody, and hang out. It's a grand time. It's a fun time. So head on over to gizwiz.tv. If there is a schedule change, it'll be at the top of the website, so you can see when we will record next there. If you don't catch it live, you can catch it after the fact there on our website. That is, once again, gizwiz.tv. If you head on over to gizwiz.biz, that's where Dickie D writes up articles about all the gadgets that we cover, but he also has a fantastic, fun game to play. That is What the Heck Is It? So go on over there and play What the Heck Is It? The game show online. This is an entire gadget, and this one is obvious to me. This is a credit card guillotine.
Nice.
It's a way to cut the magnetic strip off of a credit card that you don't want to pay for anymore. If you think you know what this is, get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, or hilarious answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.